We see people, especially pitchers throwing sports, where they have an injury to the rotator cuff muscles and they've gone through the traditional rehab of can they start to do movements that involve shortening or concentric exercise of the cuff, but they're still having trouble as they release the ball. And this exercise is an attempt to actually gain eccentric control of the cuff muscles. It should not be done in pain, and typically something with a little bit of weight, and golf clubs tend to work quite well. The patient tries to keep the shoulder pain-free, and they're keeping the golf club up at the 12 o'clock position. So Marvin, I'll get you to bring it back up to 12. And in the early stages, it's can you pay attention to the crease at the front of the elbow? And as you lower the golf club down, I want you to be able to control that movement. I don't want that crease to start to turn towards the inside. It has to be controlled and it has to be pain-free. Most people, as they're doing this, they'll start to fatigue into the rotator cuff and get quite tired into the arm. As they start to be able to control eccentric internal rotation of the shoulder, the next part becomes, can they actually start to do it dynamically? Can they allow that crease to move but control it? So it becomes controlled internal rotation using the external rotators of the shoulder. The next progression would be more dynamic. Can they actually, if they picture that the golf club is up at 12 o'clock and picture that they're at a clock, can they bring it to 10 o'clock but catch it immediately as it gets to 10? And so it's let it quickly go and catch it at 10. Perfect. And it has to again be pain-free. Can you do that again for me? And it could be varying the angle. This time I want you to do it at 9 o'clock. Can you catch it at 9? Perfect. And it could be changing it from a forward plane to more abduction and repeating the same exercise, mimicking the positions and movements that the muscle has to go through in a pitching.